Ladies and gents, boys and girls, non-binaries, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Fully Forged. Thank you so much for tuning in. Back with another car review that I believe you guys would like to see. This particular car, hold on a sec. There you go, that's better. Before I get started, one thing I do want to say is a huge thank you to everybody that gave support and encouragement with my previous video. To start is one of the most difficult things to do. There's going to be a lot more content coming from me in the upcoming weeks and months. And without a doubt, a huge thank you goes to Llewellyn from Thanis Randburg for lending me this car on short notice. I essentially gave him a couple of hours notice this morning that I was going to use his car for this review, and he was more than welcoming and more than happy to let me use it. So thank you so much, man. We definitely owe you one. This review is a little bit closer to home for me, as my daily driver is actually a Fiesta ST, where this is the Focus ST. It's the 2-litre big brother of my little Fiesta ST, where my Fiesta ST is a 1.6 turbo. This is a 2-litre turbo, so obviously it pushes out quite a bit more power than my Fiesta ST will. Standard, that is. Where this is about as close to standard as we can get. Trying to find a standard or stock Focus ST in this day and age is like finding hen's teeth in a pile of hen's teeth. It is extremely difficult to find. This one behind me has only done a downpipe and an intake, which obviously will increase the intake of air, so it might add a little bit of performance here and there. And this car, with its downpipe, also has no cat, so you're getting rid of a little bit of back pressure in the exhaust. You're also bringing out quite a bit more sound from the car, which is what a lot of guys want. I personally have done the same things on my Fiesta ST, and it makes a big, actually more of a difference on the Focus than it does on the Fiesta. An aspect of this car that I really love is the color. The color code name is Tangerine Scream, and I think that is the perfect name for this color, as all it does whenever you drive it anywhere is turn heads and bring attention to the car. The color is fantastic, and in this day and age, this color is extremely different to 99% of the cars you're going to find out there, where a lot of car owners nowadays want silver, black or white. This definitely stands out. This car is so bright, it's actually starting to attract some bees. I don't know if you guys can see it over there. One thing to keep in mind on this particular car is that it is essentially a shop car and a daily driven family car. Bear with us a little bit if it isn't clean, if it's got nicks and scratches here or there. If we're comparing the Fiestas and the Focuses, one thing that I can definitely say that the Focus does much better than the Fiesta, hands down, is the sound. Just listen to this for a minute. The other aspect is comfort. The Focus is much more comfortable to drive on a daily basis than the Fiesta ST is. Absolutely, hands down. Much softer suspension. It is aimed more to being a family car, especially as it is already a 4-door car, where the Fiesta is a 2-door car. This I see as a best of both worlds, where it has the performance, but it is extremely comfortable. Even though this is a bigger 4-door family car, it still has those naughty hatchback looks, where it's got an aggressive front and a booty you'd only really see on OnlyFans pages. Booty. It's got a booty. Right, and with that being said, let's get in and go for a drive. One thing I can definitely say about the interior in this car, a very nice place to be. Soft touch all over the place, a little bit plasticky in spots here and there, and a lovely perforated leather on the steering wheel, all the buttons you could ever need, comfortable Recaro bucket seats, more than enough space for 4 people. Definitely a family car, all the space you could ever need, and cool little gauges up on the front. My only gripe with the interior of this car is where the handbrake is. It feels like it's right up against your leg. It hasn't been an issue for me so far. I'm a little bit of a smaller frame kind of guy, but I can imagine also someone a little bit bigger. The seats and where the handbrake is located might be a little bit awkward. Now we get to my favorite part, the drive. Let's go. Luckily, since the last review, I did manage to get a hold of some decent timing gear. So what I do have is a draggy to test the 0 to 100 for you guys.
60.
mentioned earlier, this is quite a bit of a heavier car. With it being 4 doors and a heavier chassis and frame in general, it is substantially heavier than the Fiesta ST. But like I said, there's definitely no slouch through the corners. Let's throw it into some twisties and see how it does. The power in this car makes up for the weight difference that you have from the Fiesta ST to the Focus. Going over quite a bit of a rough road at the moment, and it's a heck of a lot more comfortable to go over than it is in my Fiesta ST. The suspension in that I can only really describe as jarring, but for the application, that's exactly what you need.
60.
With this review happening on quite short notice, we haven't been able to find nice driving roads to give the Focus a bit of a drive and a bit of a ring out and see how it handles, see how it feels through those twisties. I've done the best I can here, but unfortunately this is not the same.
60.
This is not the
400 meter.
This is not the same as the corners we went through on the last review. We've managed to find a nice quiet back road here. See if I can get a 0 to 100 for you guys. See what the claimed is and see what the actual is and see how they compare. Spin.
60. 100.
There you go. Felt a lot better that time. I love the sounds that this car makes. This is a 4-cylinder 2-litre turbocharged motor. However, to me it sounds like the older 5-cylinder Focus ST motors, which I love the sound of. A lot more low down and grunty. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching the video so far. Once again, a massive thank you goes to Alexander Slavchov at Hate Corp for the music you heard in this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and click on that bell icon to make sure that you're notified every time I make an upload. And welcome to Fully Forged.